You can put it away, come! Champion!
Test 1 2. 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 And a great rendition of our national anthem sung by Amy Fradinger, the sister of team captain Brady Fradinger. What a way to get things going here at the Memorial Arena for the second game of the 2022-23 season. Let's get to your starting lineup on our broadcast. Right in goal for the Cam River Fighting Walleye. Why not? Eric Vanska. He was stellar yesterday. He was stellar all year. Last year, he is the starter. Jack Orchard will once again back him up. On defense, it'll be Kyle Lamoureux. He is with Brody McLeod. Up front on the left side, Ewan Morrison scored a goal last night. Holden Woodcroft, boy, he was sensational yesterday. And on the right wing is Cooper Fink. He also had a goal. Starting lineup for the Dryden GM Ice Dogs, making his S-side JHL. Zach McDonald will get the call. On the defense, it will be Max Rath and Elijah Poole. Up front on the left wing, Jordan Poole. In the middle, James Hooton, and on the right wing is Andre Bartos. Good to see him back in the lineup. As we get set for this game. Cam River winning yesterday 5-2. Good evening, hockey fans from across Sunset Country, wherever you're watching across North America, here on SIJHL TV. As I mentioned, game number 2 of the Ice Dogs and Cam River Fighting Walleye. A little bit of a feeling out process yesterday. I think a bit of nerves on the Ice Dogs side. I think we'll see a dynamic game here today. As we get ready, Hooton, he scored the first goal yesterday, his first goal in his first game, and he gets the puck right now. Bartos took a scary hit yesterday, forcing him to leave the game, resulting in a 5-minute major. That's knocked out Sebastiano Biaggi out of this game. Bartos is forechecking, however, Ice Dogs were caught offside, so here goes that the dynamic start that I predicted. A couple of quick whistles, intentional offside, so it's moved into the Ice Dog zone. To the blocker side of goalkeeper Zach McDonald from Ottawa, Ontario. Only 18 years old, played last year with the Brockville Tikis in the Eastern Hockey Junior Hockey League. Played 13 games, had 3.97 goals against average and .884 save percentage. Also played in the under-18 Braves before that, 17 games, 3.41 goals against average, .885 save percentage. Listed at 6'3", 170 pounds. According to Elite Prospects. But right now the puck's in the Cam River zone, and Ice Dogs want to get more physical here today, and they're showing it right now. And now it'll be Poole. Soft backhander in. Poole will immediately head off for a change, icing his way off, so Rath will have to play it. Rath on his backhand. Sends it forward to Stromey, and it is Buffon. Buffon puts it behind the net. Quick backdoor pass, but the Ice Dogs well covering. There's Brady Fradinger, sat out last game because of a carryover suspension. His energy should provide a lot of spark for this team. He gets interfered with, no call from the referee, as he collided with Max Buffon, who was a scratch in yesterday's contest. That one sent wide, and it will be Morrison. Open lane ahead as the Ice Dogs are making changes, and Buffon will put it to Fink. Fink will just try to tap it to himself. Good job there by McIntosh. McIntosh closes the hem as the puck comes out. Earl will chase, but here comes Woodcroft. McIntosh, good aggressive play to break it up, and here comes Dryden. It's Bryce Benfield rolling down the near wing. Benfield, a shot turned aside there by Vanska. First good test of the game. Good speed shown there by Bryce Benfield. Here comes Fink. Fink fanned on the initial shot. Gets the second one away, but that one's whipped wide. Nilsson lets his defensive partner, who jumps off the bench, take it, and now it will be back Green. Green jolted just a wee bit. Still got the puck up, and here comes Bryce Benfield. Ooh, he had one more step to take, and it would not have been an icing. A rare mistake there by Bryce Benfield. Has a good call by the linesman. He was one step shy of the icing line, and the Ice Dogs will not be allowed to change. And the face-off will be deep. Ice Dogs did a fairly good job in the circle yesterday. Had a little difficulty in the second, but corrected that in the third. Cam River wins this one. However, a little miscommunication, and Bienvenue will have to reset. An aggressive play there by Bryce Benfield, and it's Jackson Jacks. Jacks a little spinorama. Ty Earl dispenses it off the boards. Good smart play as he knew his team needed changes. Leduc, the electric 16-year-old. Leduc in. Closed off there by Poole. Leduc and Poole. Battling away. Two others join the fray. Referees, same play on. Bienvenue way in from his defensive position, and they're going to call a glove pass on Cam River. Let's get to your scratches for the Cam River Fighting Walleye. Not in the lineup, Jeremy Dunmore, Ryan Doucette, Jackson Egner, and as I mentioned earlier, Sebastiano Biaggi. And we talked about the veteran presence of Fradinger not in the lineup in yesterday's game. Today and yesterday the same for Cam River as Jeremy Dunmore. As we see the first save made by Zach McDonald, unable to make the trip. I ran into his dad and the mom of Max Leduc today at lunch, and understand Jeremy is under the weather. So I have one message for you, Jeremy. Get plenty of rest. Have some Buckleys. Well, I know it tastes awful, but it works. Prepare for the Friday 30th home game against Thunder Bay. It'll be an electric atmosphere. So Jeremy, get well. The 19-year-old played in 41 games last year, 42 points, 18 goals, 24 assists. Solid players, and another beauty coming out of the Thunder Bay AAA program. 6'2", 185, he does it all. So they hope to have him in the lineup next week. Fradinger's in today, not on the ice now, but Bartos is. Here's an opportunity yet tight, and it's chipped wide there by Hooten. Oh, great opportunity there for Dryden GM. As the Ice Dogs continue to press. Puck's lodged behind the net. Finally, swatted away but not out. Jax has it. Jax shot. Vanska had no clue where it was going. Lucky for him, wasn't close to the net. Hooten covering the defensive end. Goes around for Jax. Jax spins it. Hooten now back to his natural position. Hooten with Covisto. Covisto. Light little bump, but here comes Cam River on the move. It's Sedgwick. Sedgwick is upended as the pace heats up. And it'll be Stromey. Stromey unable to find an open man, and here is the number 3 star yesterday, Ethan Lang, with 2 goals, puts it on. Nice save made there by McDonald. Can't handle the rebound as they bang away, but McDonald, the big man, holds it, and now pushing and shoving after the fact. Referees will separate it. No harm, no foul. Close to the 5-minute mark of the opening period. And want to apologize to the Stromey family. I got here late yesterday. I did my name check, and I completely forgot to double check the name of Landon, and I do apologize to the family. Got his first goal yesterday. Had a chance to talk to him here before the game. Great young kid. Exciting things, and there's a lot of buzz about his play here at the Memorial Arena, and we're only 1 game in after being acquired by Humboldt. Ice Dogs on the breakout, and there is number 17. Puts it by Buffon, but a transition now, and it'll be Morrow. Morrow gets double squeezed there, both by Poole and Stromey. Right side. Here's a backhand opportunity. McDonald a save. Rebound, and McDonald there to clean that one up. Morrow with the off-balance backhander, but Zach McDonald is looking solid here early on for the Dryden GM Ice Dogs. Eric Clark yesterday made a couple of huge saves early on. And now McDonald answering the bell as Woodcroft just directs it towards the net. And taking no chances is the Dryden goalkeeper. Ice Dogs win this draw, and McKenzie Benfield trying to force it up the guts. Cam River had that sniffed out. Woodcroft's Ty Moore, body check on him, and the Ice Dogs will play it ahead. Nobody in front, so it's just a sweep down, a little too much steam on it, and icing is the call. Also not in the lineup today, as we mentioned yesterday, Cam River, Matt Valley, the head coach. What a job he did with that team yesterday, the former SIJHL player, so he knows all about this league. Unable to make the trip as they welcome the birth of a new daughter. And again, congratulations to the Valley family. Kevin McCallum, GM, handling coaching duties here today. It's Bryce Benfield walking it out. And again, Benfield 2 strides out, but this time it was a little well more directed right to the goalie Vanska, who has to play it. Woodcroft back to the attack. It's dropped pass for Morrison a bit behind. Morrison recalibers, goes to the side of the net. Woodcroft, a swing and a miss. Jacks looks for it, can't clear. Nilsson, a one-time wrister from the point. Benfield was right in his face. Woodcroft off the bench is Leduc. Leduc has it. Top of the hash marks, beautiful feed down low. Back to McLeod. McLeod, an opportunity. Lost the handle, and a gift right there for Dryden GM. And Ty Moore has seen enough. He gets it out of dodge. Here is Lang. Lang bumped off the puck, and Dryden can't find it. Nelsness gets it. Getting a little discombobulated there, as I think he got a stick a little high. No penalty on the play. McLeod, Nelsness following it in, but McLeod has it for Cam River to Leduc. Leduc, beautiful dish in the middle. Here's an opportunity. Gallagher in. Gallagher time, but he blows it wide. Good little quick pass. Gallagher just off bearings there for Cam River. Ice Dogs try to get the forecheck going, but it's a quick outlet out. And here comes number 21, Lang. Big body check there as Max Rath getting involved physically. That's what they want to see from him. Those clean, physical body checks. As puck finally comes out for Poole. Poole rubbed out, double team, Semenik for Dryden Jim. Buffon comes in, Semenik in a good little one-on-one battle. And finally Dryden Jim will win it, and a penalty coming up as Nelsness was tripped up on the play, a little shenanigans after the fact. I think the initial penalty is going against Logan Gallagher. Dryden GM better be careful here. They've got the power play. They only had 1 in yesterday's game. Or sorry, 3. Only 1 until the late going. And I think there is going to be an offsetting call here against Ryland Semenik. Kevin Kaluski's been here since day 1 like I have. He doesn't put up with the shenanigans after the fact, and what should have been a Dryden GM power play now turns into a 5-on-5. Logan Gallagher with the trip and Semenik with the unsportsmanlike conduct. So it's a wash here with 12:08 to go here in a period at number 1. Still looking for our first goal. Right now, Zach McDonald, the much busier of the 2 goalies, is Dryden GM. Again, yet to muster any offense. We're actually going to say 4-on-4, so let's call it that. Cam River got the game-winning goal on a 4-on-4 yesterday, courtesy of Ethan Lang. That one just slowed right to the Dryden goalkeep, but Fradinger has it. Here comes the captain from Elkhorn, Manitoba, the farmer's boy in. Takes 3 with him. Now dives inside. Drop pass. There's a shot. And the first opportunity. And Eric Vanska comes up big. A 20-year-old, 6 foot, 181, very athletic goaltender. Last year, 18 games, 251 or 2.51 goals against average, 927 save percentage. Part of the dynamic duo of Eric Madge, another member of the Thunder Bay Kings. He allowed 2 goals in yesterday's contest. Unfortunately, we did not get the official shots on goal following the game. There's a bit of technology issues, but he was solid, including an absolutely huge save in the third period to keep it close. View pinching in. Here's a giveaway. Here comes Bardos. 1-1 against Nielsen. Jax, the trailer. Jax has it. Ran out of room, and it'll be cleared there by Nielsen. Nice opportunity, but Jax just got sent wide because he couldn't just suck it to the middle. Bardos. 2-on-1 again. Here's Bardos. This time he has Hooten with him. But the shot not on, and Woodcroft takes it for Cam River. Here is Woodcroft. Blows by one. Can't get around Bardos. Bardos elects to go back. Dangerous change by Dryden. It's clean. Woodcroft gets it again. Max Raff. Beautiful shoulder check there. Dislodging the puck. Here is Elijah Poole. Poole intended there for Foe. Foe will follow it down. It is Lang off to the side, and Cam River with time and space to advance the puck ahead. It is Lang. That is Daxton Lang, part of the brother combination. Lots of brother stories in this hockey game, family ties. We've got three to talk about. The Jacks, the Langs, the Pools. Big collision right in front of the Cam River bench as an aggressive Foe comes in. And the back referee calling a penalty. I do believe it going against Cam River as Covisto was spilled. And indeed it is against Braden Duchesne. Interference for call, so the Ice Dogs will go on power play number 1. Didn't really have anything going yesterday. They had a couple of shots in their first power play. Then were handed a 5-minute major, down by 1, but they took a penalty of their own in the middle and allowed a 4-on-4 goal and couldn't recover after that. So this is big, especially against a team that's so good defensively like Cam River. You got to take advantage of these opportunities and get traffic in front of Vanska. That's the key against him. Stromey. Wrister to the point, but Jax was a little more in the middle, so he has to go back. Eric Lang, Ethan Lang, Stromey, Lang trailing him, and Lang, a little tuck move through his legs. Ice Dogs just can't get set right now as Carson Gorst, who had 2 assists yesterday, got a great defensive forward. Keels off more valuable time, 1:16 left in this power play. Fradinger, pass intended to him. Ice Dogs come in offside. Not the start that Kurt Walston wanted on the power play. Ice Dogs finishing yesterday 0 for 3 with the man advantage. Out there right now is Elijah Poole. I mentioned the brother combination. His brother Ethan Poole played for Red Lake last year. The Miners, 36 games, 11 goals, 17 assists, 28 points and 47 penalty minutes. Now in Timmins, where he's got 3 points in 5 games. And if Elijah's just anything like his brother, they're smart, they're smooth skating, they hold their own in the defensive zone, their natural positions, but they can chip in offensively. As a penalty coming up here right off the faceoff to James Hooten. Or no, sorry, it's not going to be Hooten. They're going to get the man on the side. That's Griffin Heaney. So that'll do it for the Dryden Gym Ice Dogs power play. And a high stick is the call. So for the second time this game, we got a 4-on-4. Heaney, big boy, got the stick high. No question about it. So 4-on-4 for $1.07. Going back to the Moors, the product of St. Albert, only 18 years old, played AAA last year for St. Albert. 38 games, 5 goals, 7 assists, 12 points, and 34 assists. So the Pools can definitely do it. And now Steve Anderson coming over and saying it's going to be a 4-minute minor, a double minor. So bad break there for Dryden GM. Steve Anderson and Kevin Kaluski, 2 veterans, are wearing the stripes. Whitney Van Horn and Chuck Schmidt are your linesmen. So we'll play 4-on-4 hockey here. Little mistake on the clock as they erase the Cam River penalty. We have to get that back up on the board. Like I said, it's early on for all of us. We got to get used to hockey once again. But Griffin Heaney will get the double minor. Still in the box for Cam Rivers, Braden Duchesne. He has, as I mentioned earlier, 1:07 left in his penalty. Now we're ready. Fradinger and Gorst. Fradinger very good on the face-off, and he'll win another one. Stromey flushed out, but he explodes out of the zone. Now comes across the blue line, decides to chip and chase. Fradinger will dig in. Puck comes out to Jackson. He's got time. Takes a shot, but a nice block there by Gorst. Gorst then forks his man Jax to the ground, allowing a breakout play now to Ethan Lang. Lang one-on-one. Good job there by Green. Green slows him down. Waiting for reinforcements, comes back to McLeod. McLeod over to the far wing, shot right on, and McDonald makes another save. McLeod will go to the well again, another shot, another save. Woodcroft will try a third time, down and out. Here's Woodcroft again! Oh boy! A massive save there by McDonald. Desperately stuck his leg out and wobs Woodcroft, who had 4 opportunities, as a frantic play continues in the Ice Dog zone. Finally, a turnover. Finally, the Ice Dogs get it out and finally get a change. Zach McDonald, amazing right now, as he just sprawled, got the leg out, and Woodcroft left in bewilderment. Here come the Fighting Walleye again, now on the power play for 2:37. Backdoor pass, guess who's there again? Woodcroft, but guess who's ready to answer? Zach McDonald. Can't ask for a better debut from the big goalie from Ottawa. And somehow Woodcroft is staying out there after an exhausting shift. 2:32 on the power play. Duchesne will take the face-off. It's a tie-up between him and Hooten. Woodcroft manning the points. Woodcroft in the middle. Dish over to Morrison. Morrison, really bad angle shot, and good play there by Elijah Poole. Just got in the direction of the shots and made it a really no contest issue, and a save made by Zach McDonald. So Heaney in the box with a double minor. No changes on the Cam River side. Ice Dogs make a couple of personnel moves. Fink with a clean win. Lamrou had a stretch for it, as there's that aggressive pressure from Bardos, one of the best penalty killers, and he steals it. Dryden GM had a shorthanded goal yesterday. Bardos stick handling in, shot blocked. Cam River will try for that quick uptick, and here they come. It will be Morrison. Gets it by Poole. Good speed by Cavisto. Cavisto doesn't get enough to clear. Dexter Lang whiffs on the pass over, but Lamrou has it. Lamrou on the opposite side of the ice as they bunch up, finally get in position. Woodcroft's been out there for this entire time. Jackson Jack lost control of the puck. It'll be Fink. Fink in front. Nobody but white shirts, and Bardos will dispatch it down into the Cam River zone. 1:23 left here in the power play, as Stromey trying to reel in his man, has help of Josh Green. Green was a scratch yesterday in the lineup here today. Haven't got to the Ice Dog scratches, I apologize. We'll get to that next break. Leduc falls, but finds Gallagher. Gallagher, a little how do you do? And a shot right on. Partial screen, but McDonald, no problem. Scratches for the Ice Dogs today. Brandon Hill, Ryland Mayer, Easton Debray, Cody Steinhardt, Jeremiah Jacks, and Ben Hacko. Hacko will be out for a couple of weeks with lower body injuries. Brandon Hill got nicked up yesterday, did return in the third period, saw limited ice time. So he'll be watching today, but Poole and Green is coming in. Done an admirable job here so far. There is Gallagher. Gallagher trying to tee it up. Now elects for the pass. Probably better off shooting. Ethan Lang was not ready to accept that one. Still the territorial pressure applied by the Walleye. And Stromey says, I've seen enough. 24 seconds left in the Heaney penalty. Ice Dogs send into Foe and Hooten. Hooten hits his man. Here's a chance for Foe. Walks in a one. But a good angle play there by Eric Vanska as he came out to challenge and just gobbled it up. But good job there by the two. Hooten with the body check and then Foe with the follow-up. James Hooten, as I mentioned, scored in his first SHJHL game yesterday. Him and Foe have looked good early on, some early chemistry. Two hard-working players. Hooten with the takeout, and again he gets the puck out, and again the shot by Foe. What a shift by these two, penalty killing. And that will do it for the power play. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. 5 minutes to go here in a scoreless tie between the Ice Dogs and Cam River. Great close there. That could be a momentum builder for the 5 minutes. Ice Dogs have had limited shots on Eric Vanska, starting to get more and more opportunities though. Bryce Benfield to the point. The shot goes off a stick. Green from his defensive position, wanting Earl. Green gets back, gets a man down low, but fanned on there by Bryce Benfield. He was on the side doorstep, but the puck hit the heel of his stick. Now Sedgwick closes on Benfield. Sedgwick and Benfield, three others in the mix for control. Benfield, one of the toughest guys to get off the puck in the league. And the Fighting Walleye finding that out. Benfield still fighting for possession. Referees letting him play. Kevin Kaluski right on top of things, making everything is clear. Benfield runs into a brick wall behind. And the aggressive battle continues. Finally comes to an end. A big body check there applied. Here comes Sedgwick. Sedgwick in, the shot right on, and the save made. Ty Moore is the one that laid that body check. It's Vanska. That's Kay Vanska. But Benfield will strip him of the puck, and the Ice Dogs will transition. Bryce Benfield wants a change. Gets by center, puts it down. The chaser is number 9, Nelsness. And it'll be Bienvenue. Nielsen, a bouncer ahead. Hacked out there by Leduc. Sebenik, nobody ahead. Wanted to go for Penman, but Penman was well covered. As the play blown dead, and that one is whistled down. Steve Anderson has his hand up. I believe a penalty coming up against Corson and Penman. Interference is the call. So Cam River will go on their second power play of the game. Remember, they had a 4-minute earlier. This is a minor for interference. With 3:05 left. Fink will win it. Lamrou lets it go to his defense partner. That is Lang. Lang playing defense. Here's a steal by Fradinger. Can he speed away? Fradinger in on his backhand to his forehand. Shot, and Vanska got a piece of that. Good job by Fradinger just to get a shot away. I didn't think he had that much room to do so. It is Stromey with a nice body check, knocking down number 10, Ewan Morrison. Pass to the near wing, not on target. Elijah Poole dispenses it right back in. And it will be Woodcroft. Woodcroft, collision behind the net, both men sturdy. The aggressor was Hooten. Hooten gets back into the defensive end as Cam River sets up on the power play. Or at least attempting to set up. Right now, they're in a rugby scrum for control. Woodcroft was offside just by a hair. 58 seconds left. Better job here on the Ice Dogs. Penalty kill, and another penalty coming up against Dryden Jam, James Hooten. Cross-check is the call. So it's going to be a 5-on-3 now for Cam River. That looks fairly harmless. Ice Dogs bench doesn't like it. Especially Ben Borda and Jake Gushu. So glorious opportunity late here for Cam River. Ice Dogs penalty kill, which is solid. Cam River was 1 for 6 yesterday, but really only did anything on the first power play. After that, it was all Ice Dogs. Very patient right now, it's Gorst. Gorst. Stacando's looking for the one-timer front. Leduc, a swing and a miss. 36 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Gorst is open. Pass was a little difficult. They go back to Gallagher. Gallagher to Gorst. Back to Gallagher at the Hasbrook shot. Beautiful block there by Poole. Gallagher gets it again. Gallagher to Gorst. Gorst, a little game of table tennis between him and Gallagher. Shot just catches a piece of McDonald. Comes around and out. 14 seconds left. Dryden trying to change. Can he get back in time? Yes, they do. Gallagher slams on the brakes in the middle. Pass, Leduc lets it go behind for Gorst. Gorst trying to quick feed in front. Should have taken a little more time. Rushfat in full says, I will accept that. One penalty is over. Second one to Hooten. 53 seconds left in it. We're under a minute to go in the first period. Can the Ice Dogs hang on? Change. Not able to touch it was Lamoureux, or else it would have been a too many men on the ice penalty. Back is Daxton Lang. Lang, the younger brother of Ethan. Backhander hits Fredinger in the heels. Again, we're 5-on-4. Woodcroft in the middle. Quick hitter now. It's back to Fink. Fink passes it over. Shot! Hits the bar. Rebound scores. Holden Woodcroft found a position in front. Bad break there for McDonald, who's been sensational here this period. And you knew Holden Woodcroft was due to get a goal at some time. He had a great game yesterday. So a tough penalty against James Hooten. And Cam River has the early lead in this game. Tough break for Dryden Jam because that was a good kill, but a nice transition by the Fighting Walleye and a break off the post, and they get the first one in this one. Poole will leave it for Benfield. Benefield dies as it took a weird bounce away from Ty Moore, or else it could have been a 2-on-1. It would have been close, but it kind of died on the ice. As nice sturdy hit there by Benfield, and that will do it for the first period of play. Bad break for the Ice Dogs at the end. A power play goal by Holden Woodcroft, and they have the lead. Cam River does. 1-0. Shots on goal in the opening period of play. Cam River Fighting Walleye 16. The Dryden Jam Ice Dogs 7. So Ice Dogs will look to find more ways to generate more high-end scoring opportunities, as a lot of shots were easy pickups there for Vanska. But the Ice Dogs will make some adjustments in the period, and we'll go into the break with the Ice Dogs trailing 1-0. Your score again after 20 minutes of play. Cam River 1, Ice Dogs no score. You're watching Ice Dogs hockey here on SIJHL TV. We'll have some bonus coverage coming up next.
35 seconds left on the Albrecht penalty for slashing. Lumberjacks now 5 shots on goal in this period. They're up to 20 in the game. Phillips trying to kick it through off the draw. Can't get control. Bull will backhand that one high enough to clear the zone. Postal will be back to get it. Loudon with the puck. Still with it as he fakes out one defender. Gets it to Jopi. Jopi trying to start it up ice. Stick handling around a couple. He'll have to do it again. He's getting caught from behind. Gets it into the zone. Schechtel knocks away from one. Jopi to play it in the corner. Up the boards. Nobody's there. And that will end the power play for the Lumberjacks. Elbricht back onto the ice. Postal into the offensive zone with it. Chipped out. And Red Lake unable to clear, though, right at the blue line. A good play. Sutter, I believe, saved the zone and saves the forecheck. Phillips working in the corner. Postal trying to dig it out. Sutter with the puck now as he turns away. Has Postal right in the slot. And a good stick lift there by Bertschinger might have saved a goal. Postal couldn't quite get all on that one. And now with the puck in the neutral zone, Postal will carry it back in. Tries to drop it, but teammate Sutter was just a little bit slow getting there as he had cleared up. And now they will reset into the neutral zone. Jopi with the puck. He gets taken down, but Phillips is there. Phillips into the offensive zone. Goes around one. Only had one hand on the stick. Shoves it out front, but Talpert's able to stop that one. And we will get another whistle. Some good pressure for the Lumberjacks. A lot of shots, but unable to find pay dirt through the power play. They're 0-2 now on the power play. That drops them to 1-5 on the season. Face-off won by the Jacks. Hendry will crank a shot up over the goal. Puck on the near side. McDonald fighting for it. Ingram takes down a player. And it looks like that's Woodard. He's slow to get up. We'll get a whistle now. Ty Woodard took the hit from Ingram. And looks like he was grabbing his face. Maybe got hit up high. He'll unstrap his helmet, but he will also be able to get up and get off on his own power. Casting into the faceoff circle for the Jacks as we get play restarted. Corbett trying to push it forward, but it's knocked away by Axel Wyatt. Sanderson dumps it in, knocked down by Loudon. And it looks like we will have a penalty coming on the Jacks. Roughing is the call. Sanderson might have gotten hit late there on the dumping attempt, and it looks like it will be Ingram going to the box for the Jacks. Number 22, Sam Ingram, one of the new players to this Lumberjacks roster. It goes to the box, 2 minutes for roughing, and Red Lake will get their first power play opportunity of the game. Looks like we'll take a media timeout as well, which means we're going to thank our sponsors, starting with Artisam, your resource for all your outdoor adventures. Spooner Health, a champion for health and a champion for our community. 7 Winds Casino Lodge and Conference Center, proud sponsor of your Wisconsin Lumberjacks. Lean Law Offices of Hayward. Hurt? Call Kurt. Spooner Hayward Physical Therapy and Jack Links, the official protein snack of your Wisconsin Lumberjacks. Also, if you would like to stay tuned in after Chuck-a-Puck in between this period and the third, we will have an interview live on the broadcast with SIJHL Commissioner Darren Nicholas. He will be joining us up in the booth, talking about the end of the last SIJHL season, how the Centennial Cup went, and what he's looking forward to in this new year. Of course, that was Red Lake who advanced from the SIJHL as they were victorious over Thief River to become the SIJHL champions. A big turnover for this Red Lake roster, though, returning just 3 players. Jacks were able to take advantage of that last night as they have 11 returning players, leaning on that experience en route to a 5-2 win. And now up early, but they will be tested on the penalty kill. 13:53 remaining in the second period. Penalty killers for the Jacks: Phillips, Hacker, Jopi, and Kaiser. Off the face-off win, Kaiser will send it down ice. Taupert there. He'll play it behind the goal, but he hits the net. Hacker has it. A centering pass. Phillips, his shot. Save made by Taupert. Taupert able to make the recovery off of his own mistake behind the goal. Makes the save. But still, the Lumberjacks able to get a whistle on the penalty kill. You'll take as many of those as you can get. Play continues. Lamoureux sends it cross ice. And Ferreira will start into the zone. Has one player with him. Dickey off of his skate. Doesn't like the look, and so he'll send it up top. Durzav over to Dickey down low. Red Lake trying to get control. Phillips takes it right off the stick of Chrysler and sends it down ice. Red Lake will take the chance to change. 1:10 remaining in the penalty to Ingram. McDonald and Pajali now the forwards on the penalty kill. Corbett brings it in, takes a shot. Loudon another save, and he'll hold on for the whistle. And it looks like the defense will change for the Lumberjacks. They'll leave Pajali and McDonald out there as they had just taken the ice. Axel Wyatt and Zach Carson will be the defense. Corbett takes the draw for Red Lake over to the boards, and they're able to get control. Bull across. Woodard. His shot deflected out front. Doesn't make it on goal. Lumberjacks try to clear. A bad angle, but it does get out. Bull just barely couldn't hold that zone. The clearing attempt from the Lumberjacks maybe a little too horizontal into the boards, but they are able to get it out and get the whistle. So off the face-off. Up top, Bull. Back into Albrecht. Sends it in deep. Axel Wyatt looking for the clear, gets it out to the neutral zone, and Red Lake will track all the way back to their own zone. Woodard with it. Goes behind the goal. 30 seconds remaining in the penalty. Corbett across in the offensive zone. Sanderson loses control of the puck. The Lumberjacks able to get there, and it's sent out by Carson. Just trying to flip that one up over the defenseman's head, but can't keep it in play. They will rule. It looks like maybe that it was not touched by Red Lake, so that faceoff will go back into the Lumberjack zone. 17 seconds left in the penalty, and the Jacks will go with 3 forwards and 1 defenseman to kill the rest of it. Hacker, his line out on the ice. Postal and Sutter. Jopi, the lone defense. Face-off won by Red Lake. Up top, a shot ends up over the net. Dickey trying to stop it. Postal on him. Postal knocks him down. Hacker takes it away. 5 seconds left in the penalty. Sutter plays it up ice. Lumberjacks can go on the full attack. They're going to get a defenseman back right here as Kaiser hops onto the ice. And he'll hold the zone. Sends it in deep. Fighting for it along the boards. RJ Dickey will end up with it. Red Lake a chance going the other way. Lamoureux with it. Carries across the blue line, trying to cut towards the middle. Knocked away. And played up. Postal in behind the defense, has a chance and on goal. Goes for the stick handling move around Durzav, who knocks it away. And right out front, a turnover for Postal. Shot just wide. RJ Dickey will send it off the glass out to the neutral zone. Back into the zone, cutting towards the middle. A shot from Chrysler, deflected wide by Loudon. Phillips now with it, ahead of steam. Up into the offensive zone. He loses control. Sutter there to try and support as well as Jopi. Puck fought for along the boards. Sutter can't quite dig it out. Albrecht comes away with it, and Albrecht ahead of steam backhands it into the zone. A shot attempt sent wide. Fighting for it is Red Lake, trying to get control. A hit by one, but Jopi takes it, and he's going the other way. Across Pajali. Pajali, Phillips, and McMillan there. Pajali, his shot goes just wide. Lumberjacks making a change. Carson off the bench, right into play. His shot hits Taupert in the shoulder. Kaiser absorbs contact from one. Kaiser will take a slap shot right off the deflection. A tip and a save made by Taupert. Red Lake feeling the pressure. They'll go for the clear, and it will miss the net, meaning we will get an icing here on the Miners. They'll have to head back down into their own zone. Just Blatz and Maslak will be stuck on the ice for Red Lake. They're on a long shift as well. Lumberjacks a chance to take advantage. Face off. A tie-up. Carson trying to get it to McMillan. It's knocked off his stick by Albrecht. Still fighting for it. Able to hold the zone are the Lumberjacks. 3 players involved near that scrum. Red Lake will now chip it out. Nobody back for the Lumberjacks. And Maslak could have a chance as he's into the zone. Carson with a good recovery rubs him into the boards. And Pajali's there to take the puck. Carson tied up with Maslak behind the play, but Lumberjacks, meanwhile, will take it into the offensive zone. Phillips with it. Finds Pajali in the slot. Pajali shoots. He scores! Salvatore Pajali with the snipe up over the glove of Taupert, and the Lumberjacks take a 2-0 lead.
So batteries for wireless mic.
We'll wait for that one to get called up. Pajali from at least Phillips, and I'm sure if there wasn't a second assist, we'll get one eventually. McMillan will actually get credit for that assist instead of Phillips, who is probably more deserving of it. But of course, if you've been listening to Lumberjacks games with us, you know that's subject to change in the next few minutes, so we'll keep an eye on that. Pajali with the puck. Back into Kaiser. Sent down ice. Phillips trying to track it down in the Red Lake zone as they hit it back out to the neutral zone. Jopi with it. Up the boards.
And welcome back to the Dryden Memorial Arena, getting ready for the second period of play where the Cam River Fighting Walleye lead the Dryden Gym Ice Dogs 1-0. Here is stats pack for the first period. Sorry, just getting some interference there. Anyway, the lone goal, they're giving the goal to Ewan Morrison. Morrison gets credit for the goal with 23 seconds left. Could have sworn it was Holden Woodcroft. That might be changed. But anyway, as it stands now, Morrison with the goal. Cooper Fink and Holden Woodcroft. Again, their power play goals. That makes it a 1-0 game. Shots on goal for Cam River 16, for the Dryden GM Ice Dogs 7. That was the lone goal. There's 2 other games in the SIJHL. We'll get you updated on those shortly. Fort Francis and Thunder Bay North Stars making their season debut. Well, it's game 2 between Wisconsin and Red Lake. But here, second period, Ice Dogs looking for a much better second period here. Got into a bit of penalty trouble to do what they can do. 5-on-5, and here they come. It will be Hooten. Hooten the shot. And that one's chipped and out, and Dryden Jim will try again. Jacks to Bardos. Little rub out there by Foe. And Ice Dogs have it. It will be Green. Play blown dead. Offside is the call. Let's get you updated on the out-of-town scoreboard. Wisconsin coming off a win yesterday, 5-2. And today, they currently lead the Red Lake Miners 3-0. Wisconsin surprising Red Lake. And Thunder Bay with a 3-1 lead over Fort Francis. The Lakers in another rebuild year with former Ice Dogs coach Paul McLean behind at the bench this season. Ice Dogs send a double team in, but Cam River maintains possession. Ethan Lang waits for it. He's knocked down there by Rath, not once but twice. The big man showing disciplined physical play here today. Here on the breakout will be McLeod. McLeod greeted inside the Ice Dog zone there by Elijah Poole. Ice Dogs doing a much better job in the physical play. They've got to really pick that up. Zielinski just taps it behind. Quick pass in front, nobody home. Ice Dogs, Cavieso trying to show his speed. Vanska comes way out of his net to play it down. As I mentioned yesterday, Vanska's a good puck handler. Fradinger got ran into there by Gallagher right off the bench. Dangerous pass in the high slot for Stromey. But no problem. Buffon will take it. Buffon surveying the scene. Wanting Leduc, instead goes to Lang. Dryden Jam on the turnover. Shot off target. Earl weighing it down, but Zielinski got a piece of it. Zielinski works it behind. Bryce Benfield. If a chip on his shoulder, gets a man. But again, the Ice Dogs just can't get sustained pressure inside. Vanska will play it behind, and Zielinski taken out there by Ty Moore. Moore had a good first period of play. Icing waved off. Jackson Jack for Dryden Jim. He got stripped of the puck. Here's an opportunity on the turnover. Zielinski backtracks just a bit, enough to disrupt the play, and Benfield unable to clear. Comes to Lang. Lang has a man down low. That was Duchesne. Hopped over his stick. Back to the blue line. It will be Bienvenu. Leduc. Turnaround shot. Stolen by Dryden Jim, and here they come on the move. It's Moore. Moore trying to squeeze it by 3 Cam River players. Numbers not in his favor. And Ice Dogs back. Josh Green will wrap around the end boards. Nelsness. Penman was all turnaround. Penman gets back to normal. Bienvenu and Penman. Back behind now for Nielsen. Cam River maintains control. Duchesne stabs it by the defender Josh Green. It'll be Nielsen. Nielsen shies away from the hit. Nelsness for Dryden GM. Trying to force it up the middle for Semenik. Right on the hands of Nielsen. He sold that one, and the back referee, Kevin Kaluski, makes the call. Another power play coming up here for Cam River. Their lone goal of this game on the man advantage. As Nelsness gets caught. little flat-footed. But that one little tug was the difference. Ice Dogs win it and clear it. Good start this penalty kill for Dryden Gym. One of the penalty killers is full. Forces a quick pass up, but it is a successful one. And here comes Woodcroft. Woodcroft passes it off. Here's a quick one over to Fink. Fink the shot, the save made there by McDonald. And the rebound swatted away before any harm could come. Ice Dogs make a couple of personnel changes. Short-handed. Nice hit there on Lamoureux, but he holds his own. He gets it to Woodcroft. Woodcroft makes his way in the middle. Behind the back pass to Morrison. Don't think he was expecting it. Woodcroft stays with it. Morrison goes out in front. Draws a crowd of two with him, so no shot on net. Lang has it. It is Lang over to the right wing. Lamoureux tripped up there by Fradinger. Here's an opportunity. Woodcroft down low. Lamoureux has to go back as the Ice Dogs maintain control and will ice it. And a whistle here. And penalty coming up against Cam River. Back referee Steve Anderson making the call. Too many men on the ice. Maybe. Have to wait for the official call, but it's going against Cam River, so that will negate the power play. We'll play 4-on-4 here for 47 seconds. Interference is actually the call. There was an Ice Dog player, I caught it behind the play, who fell right in front of the Cam River bench as he was going for a change. Cooper Fink is going to get tagged for the penalty. So we'll play 4-on-4 hockey here. So Fink must have just got enough of the Ice Dog player. Again, it was well behind the play. Ice Dogs had already dumped the puck deep into the Cam River zone. Covisto and Bardos. A dynamic duo. Back to the line for Raff. Raff has it. Wrist shot off the boards. He knows his hometown boards well. And it almost worked to his benefit. Covisto couldn't get a clean shot away as he was surrounded by opposition defenders immediately. But smart play there by Max Raff. The boards on the side Cam River is on right now are very, very lively. You won't see it much on the Ice Dog side of things. Kind of died down a bit, but these boards, for whatever reason, are elastic. Again, we're playing 4-on-4 hockey. Covisto. Bienvenu stripped in the puck. Here comes Bardos streaming down the wing. Bardos shot. Oh boy, that handcuffed Vanska, but the rebound away. Covisto. Don't think he would have got in there in time as he was trying his best to get in, but a great smart play there by Bardos. Vanska just got enough of it. Here is Gorst. Gorst tiptoes into the Ice Dog zone, trying to fight off Green. Passes it off, and a penalty coming up. High stick is the call. Not sure against two. It's going against Cam River, so the Ice Dogs are going to have a 5-on-3 here with a minute 6. Glorious opportunity to tie this hockey game. Penalty is against Ethan Lang. Took one late yesterday and proceeded to come out and score the winning goal. So here we go, 106, 5-on-3. Chance to just generate some offense at least. It will Stromey. Stromey shot, scores! Landon Stromey! With a laser beam! Vanska barely saw it! Power play goal, Dryden Gym! We're tied! Such quick hands. And Stromey buries it. 6 seconds into the 5-on-3, so Ice Dogs still have a minute 50 to try and take the lead. And here comes Hooten. Hooten in on his backhand, waits for reinforcements. Fradinger is there. Hooten spun around. Stromey gets it. Back behind for Hooten. Works it to the line for Jax. Jax over. One-time shot wide. Hooten off the board. Shot. Oh boy, that caught a piece of the shoulder of Vanska as the Ice Dogs offense has come to life. It's Jax. Jax shot. Rebound. Another save made by Vanska. Two beauties as the Ice Dogs are applying all sorts of pressure, but Vanska keeps it 1-1. Semenik with 1 assist on the first goal. And that's it. Fradinger trying to go through the legs of Woodcroft. Woodcroft's a big boy. It's a lot of tree to get around, but Fradinger now rink wide. Looking for Kavisto. Dives right for Lamoureux. And Lamoureux will dispense it into Ice Dog territory. Woodcroft, quick turnaround shots. It's the side and the Ice Dogs fumbling around just a bit after so much momentum, but they get it now. Here is number 24, that's full. Sidesteps one check. Can he get around the second man? Yes, he does. Sedgwick not able to get him. There's a angle shot, and it goes off the shoulder blade again of Vanska, plain blown dead. Knocked down with a high stick on the Dryden side, but great job there, and a great response after the goal, but Eric Vanska with a couple of big saves. But you're already seeing some immediate chemistry of Hooten and Stromey. Still time on the power play for Dryden GM. Benfield hacks it deep. Lamoureux playing back watching. Benfield tries to sneak it in front of the net. There's Kavisto. Benfield gets it rolling. Puck not sitting cleanly for him. That was clean. That could have been a goal. Loose in front. The shot doesn't get through. A dog pile in front. Punched on by Foe. A mad scramble, but it's under Vanska. Oh, Foe had a chance as Vanska had to try to follow that one around. But the Cam River goalie makes another big save, and after the fact, Bryce Benfield taking a penalty. So now the Fighting Walleye will go on the power play. It's a cross check going to Bryce Benfield. What a crazy series of events here at the Memorial Arena, but 1-1. Cam River back on the power play. Fink and Hooten. Face-off combatants. Puck comes sliding into an empty wing. Ice Dog player interfered with. That's Jackson. Jax, no call. But the Ice Dogs bring in support, and it's iced. Quick hitter, and now here comes Dexton Lang. Lang over to the far wing. They try to go back to Lang. 3 Ice Dogs are just sitting there waiting. And that's an easy clear for the Ice Dogs, who change up the penalty kill unit. 1:25 remaining. And it is Lang. That one goes off a body, and it'll be Stromey again going down. Stromey steals it. Stromey out in front. Stromey with the opportunity. Vanska down and out, does a butterfly. And Stromey, what a second period he has had. And there's that aggressive Ice Dog penalty kill. That's what they're famous for. You can't sit on your laurels in your own zone. You got to get that puck out. Blast from the blue line, just wide. Sent on there by Elijah Poole. Big body check there as Gallagher drills his man. That's Stromey. There's Gorse. Gorse trying to cut his way outside in. He gets bowled down to the ice. And the puck right on to Zach McDonald, who makes the stop. As the action really starting to pick up here. 50 seconds left in the power play. Hooten and Gorst. It's a tie-up to start, but now it's McLeod. McLeod for Leduc. Leduc in the middle for Gorst, trying to pass it down low. But his man in front, Gallagher, was all swung around. Gorst would have probably been better off shooting there. Hooten trying to get around Leduc. A little bit of tug on his jersey, gets away with it, no call. But it'll be McLeod. Sorry, that is 53. And Gorst will put it down into his own. Max Buffon was the original puck handler, had 53 on my roster sheet. Buffon will retrace his steps. That'll do it for the power play. Set to get on the ice will be Bryce Benfield. So another critical kill by the Dryden GM Ice Dogs. So 10-12 to go here in the period number 2. Ice Dogs and Cam River tied at 1. Beautiful hit there by Fradinger. The Cam River player down and out. It was a clean hit. And now a penalty coming up here against Kyle Lamoureux. And obviously, the Fighting Walleye coming to the aid of their teammate. Didn't see who got injured on the play from my vantage point. And let's hope the Cam River player is okay. It looked like an absolute clean hit. Fradinger got in front of him, and it was just a stiff check. Fradinger, that's his game. He likes to get in, and he likes to play physical hockey. He is not a big guy, but he plays like he's 6'4", 200 pounds. Cam River will obviously lobby for a penalty here, but there was no initial call, and fortunately the Cam River player on his feet. It looks like that's Ewan Morrison, who's had a very good series here. It's actually Ilya Zielinski who is headed to the penalty box for Cam River. Kevin McCallum talking to both referees. Ewan Morrison's going to go straight to the dressing room. Hopefully not anything concussion related. Hopefully he's okay and we see him return into the lineup. Not much of an argument from the Cam River sidelines. So on the Zielinski penalty, the Ice Dogs with an opportunity to grab their first lead. And we'll try our best to update you on the condition of Ewan Morrison. Luckily, he did get up under his own power, and that's the most important thing. So a face-off blocker side of Vanska. As Ice Dogs lost the draw, but get possession as Lang's upset there by Jax. Nice little chip pass there to Hooten. Hooten dives down low, decides to backtrack now to the blue line. It will be Heaney. Heaney calling for it again. They decide to go lower to Bartos. Bartos slides it over. Heaney again calling for it. They go rink wide, and that was easily covered there by Holden Woodcroft. Woodcroft flags for a change. Him and Lang, Dexton Lang, go off. Brother Ethan Lang out there causing nothing but problems for Dryden GM as BNVU. Cam River player was offside on the play. And behind, Hooten got a stick in the chops. A little shake it up. So 1:14 remaining in this power play. Fradinger's back out there and immediately draws a couple of Cam River players in his direction. Ice Dogs tried a quick pass over to Kavisto, was not clean. And back is Nielsen. Nielsen unable to get any mustard on that one, but Cam River will get the puck out nonetheless. Raff to Poole. And it will be Stromey. Stromey wheeling around. Now turns on the speed. Stromey hits the blue line. Torpedoes it into the Cam River zone. Kovisto, first man in. Kovisto fighting off a hook there by Gorst. Kovisto falls, and Poole stretches, but just can't get it. And now he's got to get back as coming down hard is Morrow. Morrow. Shoulder check there by Raff. Giveaway shot off the post. It looked like a harmless play, but Morrow doing all the dirty work, and Carson Gorse came in and fired it off the post. That's the second post today on Zach McDonald. The first one bounced the wrong way and ended up in. That one lands in the favor of Dryden. Cam River almost with their first shorthanded goal of the season. As here is Green, Josh Green. Now Moore goes off of Lamoureux. This one should be inside. With 10 seconds left, time for one last little push here for Dryden GM. As Moore and Dexton Lang back out there. Clean win for Moore. Here's Jackson Jacks. Shots! Looking for the deflection. Moore made an attempt. Just got under his stick. Still provided a bit of a screen, but Vanska looks up the clock after making a save. Sees 6 seconds left on it. This time Cam River. And that one will go down. That'll do it. Back on the ice is Zielinski. Knocked down with the high stick on Dryden Gem. So we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. In a stalemate right now, 1-1 between the Ice Dogs and Fighting Walleye. 7:58 to go here in a period number 2. Draw will be to the glove side of Zach McDonald. Ice Dogs with control. Wild puck in front. And wisely just tapped out there by Josh Green. Here's a chance, but tripped up on the play is Bryce Benfield. Penalty coming up here against Brody McLeod. Definitely not intentional by McLeod. He just kind of got caught out of position. And when he was lunging back, got his stick through the legs, or in between the legs, sorry, of Benfield. And Benfield was skating hard. Immediately went down. No argument there by Brody McLeod. And another power play opportunity in this one. Back in Dryden Jim's favor. As Zielinski comes out to be the second defenseman. Cam River with the face-off win and down. Ethan Lang, he trips up the Ice Dog player, so another penalty coming up here as Sedgwick touches it. As a little undisciplined play and silly penalties, lazy penalties, coaches call it, right now for Cam River. And again, Ethan Lang going to the box. Just guys either not moving or not getting back in the play. Tripping is the call, so a 5-on-3. Ice Dogs scored 5-on-3, and now Ethan Lang is getting a 10-minute misconduct as well. That's a huge loss. The thing with Steve Anderson and Kevin Kalinski, the two refs today, they do not like the chatter. You are better off just heading to the penalty box and not saying a thing. That's their MO. No secret. Kai Vanska will come and serve the 2-minute minor. So this is the opportunity Dryden GM has been looking for. A 5-on-3 for a minute 43. But another face-off loss for the Ice Dogs. They have struggled in that department here today. Jackson Jacks looking to get going. The veteran slips through the first two. Now we'll steer it around for the captain. Here is number 91. Rolls it over to Stromey. Stromey back to the line for Heaney. Heaney looking for deflection. Gets it. Goaltender without a stick. But the Fighting Walleye immediately clear it. Break there. As Vanska lost his stick. As Kovisto was going hard to the net. Here is Heaney. Heaney decides to carry it in. Drop pass for Fradinger. Fradinger, beautiful down low. Stromey trying to go from his backhand to his forehand. Here is Max Raff. Raff over. Raff gets a return feed. Here's the shot right on. Easy save made there by Vanska. And a chance to get calmed down, get some fresh legs out there for the power play unit. Now next step is winning the faceoff. McIntosh out there with Max Raff on the defense. Hooten, Bardos, and Foe. High in the air, and so high that Max Raff, about 6'4", couldn't bring it on in. Here is Foe. Check that, that's Bardos. Bardos, Boris going down, so he goes back to Raff. Down to Bardos. Foe's going towards the net. Bardos gets a little bit of a pick there. Goes to McIntosh, over to Raff. Raff and McIntosh just not on the same page. So this 5-on-3 not clicking as wanted for the Ice Dogs. Here's a turnover, and here comes Foe. Foe with McKenzie. McKenzie drops back. McKenzie waits for reinforcements. Off the bench, not handled cleanly there by Green. Green, a little 360 to Bardos. One man's on the ice. Green to McIntosh. Somehow gets a puck with a man right in his face as McLeod came storming in back from the penalty box area. Here is McIntosh. McIntosh shot right on, save made. Rebound! That goes off the goalie and wide. The second penalty is over. Ice Dogs can't notch one here on the 5-on-3, but still have the pressure on. Bardos in a pitch battle behind with Zielinski. Puck comes out. Green was undecided to go aggressively or go back to the point, but it stays in. Foe over to Green. Green took a weird hop off the boards and directly to Eric Vanska, and another chance wasted there for Dryden GM, although got a couple of good opportunities on. It remains 1-1 with 4:59 to go here in period number 2. Again, in a 1-1 tie. Cam River with control. Hard pass, but a good one to Woodcroft. Nelsness not on the same page with his man, but Jackson Jacks has it for Dryden Jam. Burns ahead, but got stymied on the wing. Second effort, Ice Dogs content just to get it out of their own end. Bienvenue. Duchesne skating hard after it. Green with the shoulder check on him, eliminating him from the play. Woodcroft, first man in. Woodcroft gets hit once, enough to dislodge the puck. Nelsness, good job to sneak away, and goes off the dasher to Semenik. Bienvenue with the defensive effort. That one skips past everybody. Here comes Leduc. Leduc in front of the nets. But the Ice Dogs doing a good job covering back. Nielsen to Lang. Lang. Nelsness. 5 players battling for control. Puck comes out now. It will be Nielsen. Nielsen, slippery little play down low, scores. What a play there by Nielsen as he got away from the pressure. Then a beautiful feed over, and Cam River regains the lead. It's 2-1. No chance in the world for Zach McDonald. That's as pretty of a play as you'll see Eli Nilsson. It's like Nate trying to nail Jello to the wall, almost impossible. So what a momentum change here in this one. Bryce Benfield for Dryden GM, off a stick, and again out of the playing surface. 3:31 to go here in the second period. We'll wait for the official announcement who got the goal. Daxton Lang and Ty Moore. Here's the announcement. Had a tough time catching that, so we'll get it for you in Stats Pack here. Started the third period. An opportunity for Dryden. A turnaround shot there by Ty Moore, as the Ice Dogs had 3 men in the red zone area. But it ends instead at neutral ice. It's Green. Green to Earl. Just a hair offside. Good job there. They almost got through, but offside's the call, and we'll draw outside of the Cam River zone. Braden Duchesne getting credit for the goal. Eli Nelson, obviously, and Daxton Lang with the assist. So Braden Duchesne with the goal. That's why it's 2-1. Cam River back into Dryden territory. Stromey trying to elude a couple of forecheckers. Now has help with Josh Green. Green's played a good game and put a pass to Moore. Moore in shot, turned aside there by Vanska. Boy, oh boy, what a nice play there. But back to the attack comes Cam River. It's Sedgwick. Sedgwick looking for a quick feed in front for Lamoureux, who is jumping up from his defensive position. Well covered by Dryden Gem. Bienvenue. Bienvenue directed off the boards by Morrow. Morrow will chase it down himself. Morrow disrupted behind the play, allowing Heaney to come in. Heaney trying to get a grip on his man, and it'll be Stromey. For Dryden Gem, Sedgwick applying a bit of pressure. Stromey perseveres. Puck to the line. Guided down there by Poole. Poole gets it again. Poole wrist shot. Not a lot on it. He was hoping for a screen, but Cavisto just a step too late. Couldn't get a stick there in time. The Ice Dogs will get a draw deep with 1:29 to go here in period number 2. Cam River, Nielsen set up that beautiful play, but gives it away here on a bad bounce. Leduc, though, cleaning up the garbage, and here comes Lang, bursting in. Lang in, turned aside there by McDonald, as Dexter Lang came out of nowhere there, showing his speed. Poole was greeted as he was trying to advance the puck forward. Under a minute to play here into the second period. Neutral territory we play. Daxton Lang shouting for it, but instead Nielsen will hold. Nielsen up now for Leduc. Leduc being eyeballed there by Raft. Pinballs to the other side for Zielinski. Zielinski again for Lang. Boy, oh boy, the Lang brothers have had a really good series. Big body check there. Standing on his feet, though, sturdy Derek Cavisto. Zielinski shot. Zielinski has it on a string right back to him. As puck comes around now there for Gallagher. Gallagher is folded it down. Ice Dogs try to get a late break here. Pass just behind Derek Cavisto. He gets a stick right in the face. Buffon to Woodcroft. Woodcroft dances around his man, takes a tough angle shot. Back to the blue line, play whistle dead, advanced with a glove. So it should be moved outside, and that will really do it for the second period of play with 4.6 ticks left on the clock. So the Ice Dogs have had their chances with the power plays, just unable to cash in, and an opportunistic Cam River team's going to go into the dressing room with the lead. Not sure what the discussion is here. Oh, Ice Dogs don't have enough players on. Pretty much academic right now. prolonging this already long second period. And just as I say that, another whistle. So that will do it for the second period of play. As a late goal once again for the second time, KM River with the lead. They're saying shots on goal in the second period, 29 in favor of the Dryden and GM Ice Dogs. There's 13-8 in the first period for Cam River, so well, we're just going by what they're saying here, 20-9. But it's the scoreboard that counts, and after 40 minutes, the Cam River Fighting Walleye lead the Dryden GM Ice Dogs 2-1. You're watching Ice Dogs hockey right here on SIJHL TV.
Stars digging at it. Rossetti comes with him behind his own goal. This is Rossetti. Rossetti with it. Rossetti carrying the puck over the red line. Rossetti centering pass to Wood. Wood shot on target. Lemieux handles that one and holds on. First shot was had for a while from the Lakers. 5 minutes even to go here in the second period as Rossetti is having some words with Murdoch. Might see some tempers flare here. It's a 6-1 game, 5 minutes to go in the second period. Face off to Lemieux's right. Wicklund to take the face off. This is Wicklund on the dot. Wicklund gets waved out of there as LG impeded the zone here quickly. So Watt to take this face off. Watt wins the draw, goes to LG. LG back to point for O'Brien. O'Brien's shot, shoulder save from Lemieux. LG whacks one towards the goal. Watt just puts one wide. LG on the half boards here. Zirkin tries to keep it in. He can't. Bouncing puck comes to the blue line. So O'Brien high off the glass, deep into the North Star zone. DeRoger with it. DeRoger. He fires it off the glass and out, all the way down it comes here as Zirkin hustles after it. Icing's waved off. Zirkin loses it in the corner. Rudlin with it, back to the point. Howishuk couldn't keep it in. He regroups in the neutral zone. Howishuk backhands it into the Lakers zone. Kept in by DeRoger. Flipped out by the Lakers to center ice and pounded back in by Vossy. Watt and Vossy in the corner now. Vossy back to DeRoger. DeRoger up here for Trohoidis. Trohoidis centering pass. This is Broughton. Broughton from the dot. Fans on the shot. Tanner makes the save. In the corner now. Kuzenko puts it to the far side. Anton fires that, it gets deflected wide. Kuzenko in the corner. He can't come away with it. Snook's got him behind his own goal, rings it around the boards, right out along the boards. He's down there with Trohoidis, back to the point. Vossy walks to the high slot. He has a shot, he scores! Vossy uncontested, walked his way to the high slot. There might have been a deflection on that shot, but regardless, scores 7-1. 3:18 to go here. Thunder Bay North Stars. Both teams get a change. Ian Snooks at the dot from Thompson, Manitoba. Snooks wins the draw, tries to get over the ride out, comes along the boards. Ostrom with it. Ostrom can't handle it. In come the Stars, 2-on-1. Stars centering pass. Tanner flops out the loose puck out front. Ostrom steers it towards Tanner and he covers up. Tanner diving across the goal mouth makes the save as there was a 2-on-1 there for the Stars. Windsor couldn't bang it home. Stars win the draw again, flip towards Tanner, goes in behind the net. Snooks back for Rossetti. Rossetti up the boards, and they clear the zone behind Rideout. Snooks can't keep it in. Windsor flips it into the Lakers' zone. Rossetti in after it. Rossetti couldn't get much on it. Scandon leaves it for Rossetti. Rossetti now over the blue line. Over the red line, Rossetti to Rideout. Rideout down the right wing. Rossetti's shot's blocked by Murdoch. Rideout centering pass, looking for Rossetti. Rossetti banging at it. This is Snooks. Snooks, he has his shot. Tries to go near side. Lemieux made the save. Scandon's shot goes wide. And it comes all the way around the boards and out of the zone. This is Boris. We got some pushing and shoving in front of the net. Rossetti and Windsor having some talk in front of the goal. Windsor's on his way to the box, so is Rossetti. So Rossetti and Windsor in the box. It's going to be 4-on-4. 2:14 to go here in the second period. 7-1's the score for the North Stars. Looks like we're going to go 4-on-4 here. Faceoff's going to come all the way down just outside the Lakers zone. .2:14 left in the second period. 4-on-4 hockey here. Wood at the dot here with Paddington. Wood, he loses the draw. Paddington puts it back to Halishuk. Halishuk, soft pass over for number 18, Pearson. Pearson flips it in deep. Paddington, he couldn't come away with it. And here come the Lakers. This is Wedward. He tried to get it over the blue line, just got it over, lost control of it. Wedward's still battling with it. Loses it now. Here come the North Stars at the top of the circle, trying to sidestep Kemp. Kemp just got a piece of it. Voicey. Back to Voicey again. Voicey goes for Halishuk. Halishuk down the right side, centering pass. Paddington. Paddington's shot blocker safe from Tanner, steers out into the corner. Kemp tries to come away with it. He can't come away with it. Kemp stays with it. Now he's got it. Kemp over the blue line. He's got Wedward with him. This is Kemp. Kemp's shot right on target. Lemieux decides he's going to cover this one. Oh, he leaves it for Anton. This is Halishuk. Halishuk. Rink wide for Weeks. Weeks has it at the dot. Weeks found on that shot. Number 2, Anton came in. Murdoch. Oh, deflected there in front of Tanner. Tanner quick to cover that puck up. Just under a minute to go here in the second period. 58 seconds. 44 seconds to go here in the 4-on-4. Tanner quick to cover up that puck. Faceoff's going to be to his right as Wickland takes the draw. Tanny. Wickland wins the draw. This is O'Brien. O'Brien for Zirkin. Zirkin back to O'Brien. O'Brien up to the blue line. Over for Zirkin. Zirkin. Try to get it. Katani with it. Bouncing around in the neutral zone now. O'Brien has it. O'Brien. Comes over to Wickland. Wickland can't handle that pass. Anton to Murdoch. Back to Anton. Here come the North Stars out of their zone. 22 seconds to go on the clock. Kelly picked the spot right at the blue line. This is Weeks now. Weeks to the top of the circle. He has his shot. Went off the head of Tanner and up over the glass and out of play. 12-19. 12. Yeah. 12.9 seconds to go here in the second period as both teams get a change. The 4-on-4 is over. We're back to full strength for both teams. Face-off's going to be to Tanner's right. Slicks is going to take this. Rattler wins the draw, comes all the way back to the point. Shot, glove save from Tanner, and he holds on. DeRozier with the shot from the blue line, and Tanner snapping it away with the glove hand. Just under 9 seconds here to go in the second period. Snooks, he wins the draw. Run around the boards and out by the Lakers, and that's the end of the second period. So at the end of 2 for Kids Arena, Thunder Bay North Stars 7, Fort Francis Lakers 1. We'll see you in about 15 minutes for the start of the third period.
Good job. You get whatever the cash is. Yeah, he can go to the front.
All right, so you're looking for ticket number 021783340. That's 021783340. Congratulations. We're taking out $470 tonight. And some listed out in the lobby.
Oh.
$35-27. That's the shots on goal in favor of the Lumberjacks, holding a 3-1 edge. Derzap has it off the faceoff, sends it back down low.
And welcome back to the Dryden Memorial Arena, getting ready for the third period here between the Dryden Gym Ice Dogs and the Cam River Fighting Walleye. Let's get to stats pack in the first period. Opening scoring, Ewan Morrison has got credited for the goal with 23 seconds left. That was scored on a power play. Cooper Fink and Holden Woodcroft with the assist, that would make it 1-0. Shots on goal in the first period, 13-8 in favor of Cam River. Ice Dogs would tie it up in the second period. Landon Stromey, a power play goal of his own, a beautiful snapshot at 5:43. His second, Rylan Semenuk with the assist. And that ties things up 1-1. Ice Dogs have some power play opportunities, can't capitalize. And then 5-on-5 at 16:19. Braden Duchesne took an absolute sick feed from Eli Nilsson to bury it. Daxton Lang got the second assist. That made it a 2-1 hockey game. Shots on goal in period number 2. Announced here, 20 for Dryden GM, 9 for the Cam River Fighting Walleye. Ice Dogs need to find more ways of generating higher opportunities, scoring opportunities. Got to get some traffic in front of goalkeeper Vanska here in the third. But right now it's Cam River with the first lobby. However, player fell. Bardos waiting for it, but they can't find him. Josh Green stuffed in the corner. Bardos against McLeod. McLeod an aggressive play out. And a big body check there by Fink. Awkward angle. That one goes wide of the net. And it will be Lamoureux. Dryden GM has it. Nice little tip play there, down by Full. Going after it, McLeod. By him and Dryden GM's Elijah Poole. Poole, first attempt, not successful. Second one is. It will be Hooten. Hooten lofts it deep into Cam River territory. That's where the Fighting Walleye, Lamoureux, can't get it. However, Poole got kind of tied up with his man, number 13, Morrow, and couldn't get his stick away. Morrow, I was going to say barely onside, but it's offside, giving Fradinger a clean bill of health. Here is Fradinger. Weaves his way through the middle, now into Cam territory. Shot steered aside there by Vanska. Ice Dogs following up. Poole lets it go from the point. Back to the line, a little off balance, but a good job there by McIntosh. McIntosh playing it around. Fradinger will give chase. McIntosh squeezed by him and down. Icing is waved off. Play on, says the referee. And it'll be Heaney. McIntosh. Stromey. Fradinger wanted a change, so he peeled off. Cavisto just got on and was not ready to accept that pass. Now he is. Here's number 26. Across and a bullet. That one blasted wide. Stromey take it out from the back. Heaney will try to punch it forward. Gets out in front of the net. Stromey knocked away from him. It actually bounced away from him at the last moment. McIntosh plays it up ahead. A little tip play now. It'll be number 15, Moore. Moore in. Moore hacks it towards the net. Vanska playing the angle well, but a good job by Moore just to get the opportunity going. It's Jacks. Jacks behind Earl. In there for Dryden GM. Earl has an open man in front. They were looking for Ty Moore, but swallowed up by tenacious Cam River defense. But pressure still applied. Here's Earl. Earl fights one off, gets it in front. Oh, the shot just wanders through. Bryce Benfield on the doorstep. A great opportunity for Dryden GM, but it remains a one-goal hockey game. But a great start to the third period for Kurt Walston's club. Apply all sorts of pressure. Moore. Slow to Bryce Benfield. Benfield looking around. Pass intercepted by Nilsson. Nilsson in. That one had a pretty good zip to it. Blocker save made there by McDonald, and the puck gets out. To the other side, it's Duchesne. Duchesne. Now it'll be Vanska. That's Kai Vanska. There's another brother combination we forgot to talk about earlier. Nilsson. Again, lets one fly, but that one was off target. Duchesne will try to carry it across. Doesn't like what's in front of him, so he will go back. Bryce Benfield will go off for a change. Late body check there by the Ice Dog player on Bienvenu, and that was by Moore, and Moore shaken up as he got a stick right to the face. Do you believe that was Moore? Who had a really good shift there. Hopefully he's okay. Ice Dogs with the steal. Here's an opportunity as Penman stole it. Good job there by Penman, who sucks back to the high slot area, and he'll let his forecheckers go to work trying to get the puck out. However, Melsness got locked up with the player and fell to the ice. There's a weak shot on, no problem, by Eric Vanska. As much better jump here by the Ice Dogs. Good territorial pressure. Remember, for Cam River, they're without one of their energy guys, Ethan Lang, who's serving a 10-minute misconduct. He has about, I would say, 4 minutes left in that one. That was for some extra words for the referee after a penalty. There's a shot for a crowd by Heaney. And that one somehow saw by Vanska. Then it goes out of play. So they're still checking on Moore on the sidelines, Ty Moore. And now they're just going to take him off to the side. Not going to the dressing room, that's the good news. As again, he hits Simone beyond the view, and the stick came up and got Moore right in the face from our vantage point. And that was way across from the ice, but that's what it looked like from our angle. Fink, Heaney with the quick close. Bartos, Heaney, muscles of a puck. Good job there by the big defender. And Eric Vanska with the save, and that's why I'm in TV and radio, because I'm horrible at math skills. Ethan Lang is now on the ice, so not close to 4 minutes. So the Fighting Walleye back to a full lineup. Ice Dogs won at the draw, but Morrow snuffed that one out as they're trying to get it right back, and he was right there waiting for it. Jackson Jack. There's a giveaway. Here's a shot saved by McDonald. The rebound might have caught a piece of McDonald again. Just some careless play in the defensive zone. Once again, that puck dies right on the Dryden side of center, maybe preventing a breakout. Ice Dogs gain control and slow it down, and will make wholesale changes. Good pace to this third period. Dryden still down by 1. Morrow can't clear the zone. Good job by Poole. Man, I've been really impressed with Elijah Poole and Josh Green, both playing their first SIJHL games here today. They've fit in extremely well, and Poole has it. Poole was looking for Stromey. Here's Lang over the shot. There by Leduc, looking for his first goal as a 16-year-old. Now he shoulder bumps there with Covisto and gets knocked to the ice by Max Rafe. Rafe will go and now hit Ethan Lang. He's been doing what Ice Dogs need him doing today, getting involved physically. Dished off the glass, Stromey. All turned around, and then he gets ridded out. An aggressive play there by number 22, Gallagher. Behind the play, being a view, and Fradinger collided. Fradinger a little shaken up. He goes to the bench, or maybe just looking for a break. It's an awkward angle hit, or a collision, I should say. Gallagher again disrupting the play as the opposition begins to pick up the intensity physically. That one gets by Lamrou. He touched it, so no icing. Coming out will be Vanska, and he'll put it out of play. And that's going to be a penalty. And a chance here for Dryden GM. Yes. The normally sure-handed Eric Vanska makes a rare mistake there, as that didn't touch everybody. And even with the high glass here at the Memorial Arena, it still got over top. And this could be just what the doctor ordered here, with 13:10 remaining in regulation. Taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, midway through the third period, it's Wisconsin leading the Red Lake Miners 3-1. And in the intermission, Thunder Bay North Stars all over Fort Francis 7-1. Thunder Bay will be the next opponent for Cam River. It will be the home opener for the Fighting Walleye next Friday Oh, Jackson Jacks. A rare mistake there as he couldn't glove it down. Heaney taps it up for Bartos. Bartos a chip and chase. The chaser is Full. Full behind the net. Full with support. It is Hooten. Hooten gains some separation. Now back to Jacks. Jacks calls for it again, gets it. Here's a snapshot wide of the net. Heaney sucking in. It goes around the boards. Bartos trying to force the issue. Now Jacks back to the line for Hooten. Hooten to Jacks. Jacks. Hooten wants it again. Jacks decides to shoot. Hit a man in front. Good play there by Lamoureux. Lamoureux, he got the puck high, and Cam River will clear it. So they're just gumming up the front of the net. No chances right now for the Ice Dogs. Halfway through this delay of game penalty. Fradinger can't reel in the pass, and it's back to square one for the Ice Dogs. Here is the captain. Thought he had a man open, but he just didn't get enough of the pass. Now Woodcroft will flush out Fradinger. The pass again, not connecting. As the Ice Dogs try to get in sync here. 23 seconds left. And allowing Cam River to make a couple of personnel changes. Now here comes Stromey. Stromey walks into the Cam River zone. Stromey behind the net. Still with control. They let it go behind for Kavisto. Also jumping in as Jacks. Jacks spins it out in front. Venska turns that aside. It'll be Green. Reaches for it with the puck out. And here's a race on the other side. Coming in. It will be Gorst. Gorst in front of the net. Had Gallagher. But a good job catching up to him was Josh Green. Covisto. Dryden with the puck. We're back to full strength. It's 5-on-5 hockey with 10:46 to go. 2-1. Dryden Gem Ice Dogs trailing and knocked down with a high stick. And that will draw the whistle. Saying it was a high stick on the Fighting Walleye, so they'll move the draw out. Ty Moore and Woodcroft. McDonald doing a little work on his mask. As McDonald will leave it behind. Fink. But it's Benfield with control for Dryden Gym. Ty Earl. Earl goes down. Has Moore with him. Good to see Moore back on the ice again. He was shaken up a few minutes ago, but looks to be okay. As the puck goes into the crowd. Another good crowd here at the Memorial Arena. They announced 700 yesterday. And a little less than that, but there was a ton going on in the city tonight. There's the Big Business Awards, which draws hundreds of people. That's the Best Western today, and that definitely takes a lot of people away from this game. So great to see another big turnout. Granted, there's a ton of parents here from across Canada on both sides. Met a few today. As a slow roller, Eric Vanska takes no chances and will fall on it. As the Ice Dogs now under 10 to go here in the third. Try to get that press going. As it is Duchesne. Now over to the near side for Vanska. Kai Vanska to Sedgwick. Sedgwick one-on-one. Sedgwick with a nice little move on Jax, but in the process, lost control. And then the puck goes into the netting. Ice Dogs not being allowed to change because they say it's intentional. Again, not a penalty anymore in hockey, but you just cannot make the change. So kind of like an icing, same kind of rule. So Moore again on the draw. This time Gorst wins it. Shot hit an Ice Dog on the ground. That was Moore. Been a tough third period for Moore. Penman. Again, that puck really rolling, but he gets it forward to Benfield. Benfield with the move. The shot, the save made there by Vanska. Back to the line now. It is Poole. Poole to the other side. Wrist shot. That one just wide. Oh boy, what a move by Benfield, but Vanska equal to the task. Here is Ethan Lang. Lang, great job pushing him outside by Max Rath. This Ice Dog D's done a much better job here today. Bryce Benfield will try again. Bienvenu just gets enough, but he gives it right to Poole. Poole, nice smart pass. It is Melsness. Melsness. No open man in front of him. Still bounce around wildly and taken now by Hooten. Hooten braces for the hit. But eventually Cam River comes up with a puck. And it will be Fink. Fink over to Woodbridge. Woodbridge into the Ice Dog zone. Skips off the backboards. And again, wise play there by Zach McDonald, not knowing the craziness. Well, he's got a few practices in here. But that was just a smart, alert play. After a best opportunity of the year for Bryce Benfield. Still trying to get his legs under him, I think. He's really grown in size, which is hard to believe because he was a giant last year. And starting to see signs and starting to get that flow going to him. That's the thing. Once these guys get familiar with each other and get that game shape going, they've got some good, fast, big players. Hooten back to the line. Here's a one-time shot by McIntosh. Loose in front as they lunge at it, but it's Eric Vanska with the save. Give credit where credit's due. Ice Dogs have come pouring it on here when they need to here in the third. Just can't buy a goal right now. They'll keep Hooten out there with Bardos and Foal. But Jax will have to go back. It's Green. Green forces the pass. Hooten. Now it's Jax. He'll slap it into enemy territory. And there is McLeod. Jax tripped up. And that's allowed a man to get in the clear. That's Gallagher, but they can't get that home run pass to him. McLeod, backhand. Dryden's making changes. That gives some breathing space for the Walleye, but it'll be Strome. McLeod chops it down. McIntosh for the Ice Dogs. That big sandwich hit there on young Leduc. Strome. Good speed to get around. Didn't even need the pick that was set up for him by Heaney. And one little move at the blue line. Drew Fradinger offside. Tough break there for Dryden Gem. Saw the sandwich hit there on Max Leduc. I was speaking with his mom today, and he got hit pretty hard early in the game by one of the Ice Dog big men, and I forgot who it was, but it rattled him. And this is a kid who's 16 playing his first junior hockey. And first time not wearing the full shield, wearing a mask. And the 16-year-old who's only 5'10", 170 pounds. Oh, his mom asked him, "Well, how did you like that?" And he goes, "I loved it. That just energized me." And he goes, and he just had a big smile on his face. And he really had a good second half to the game. Played 40 games last year for the AAA Kings, had 13 goals, 16 assists, and 29 points. And I was talking to some of the staff with the Fighting Walleye, and they have big hopes with him. Not for the Fighting Walleye necessarily, but to go on in his junior hockey career to major junior. They think he has that pedigree. Speaking of pedigree, here's Fradinger. Fradinger bulldozes his way in, but everybody was sucked to the right side, and there's a lane on the other side, and that's where Cam River goes. Poole back to Green. Fradinger slows it to Earl. Here's number 91. A little dangle. Gets away from him to the perimeter, and right back down. Oh, a mistake there by McDonald. A chance in front of the net, but the Ice Dogs D comes over to clean it up. A wild shot there by Buffon. Nothing going there. Second shot from a tough angle. No problem there by McDonald. It is Bryce Benfield. Benfield will start it up. Will play it down to himself. Benfield against Buffon. Benfield, this is a good matchup for Dryden. Benfield lost an edge, and here's a chance for Morrow. He's quite content just to put it down and peel off for a change. Jackson Jack. Around now, Earl doesn't like what's in front of him, so he'll let McIntosh take it. Gavin McIntosh to Jacks. Earl by him, and well, they're saying no icing. Didn't think he was across the line. He may have thought that Cam River could have touched it. Here's a turnover and full with a glorious opportunity, but the Walleye player got a stick in the shooting path at the last second. Turnaround shot there by Stromey. As the Ice Dogs buzzing once again. Fink goes off of Hooten. Hooten into the slot area. And out of play with 4:22 to go here in regulation time. Another great matchup between these two teams. I think we're going to kind of see a new rivalry this year between Cam River and Dryden GM. Of course, the natural rivals Red Lake. The Fort Francis rivalry has kind of died off in recent years, not like it was in the heyday of the glory years. But these two franchises are very, very similar on and off the ice. They demand winning and respect in the rink and in the community. And credit where credit's due. The staff of these two teams just remarkable. Here's Fradinger. Full. Trying to leave it for Stromey. Poole comes in, and Poole actually gets a puck. Looking for a man in front, but once again, just a sea of black in the middle of the ice. That time, it was Kyle Lamoureux. Ice Dogs just need a break here. Gallagher in. Gallagher didn't want to force the issue. Poole lost his stick, retrieves it. And then a big hit there on Leduc. Bartos thought about trying to forge ahead, elects to slow it down and get everybody on the same page. Now it's Derek Covisto on Bienvenu. Bienvenu goes down low to keep number 26 at bay. That pass missed, but no chance for an icing. Green quickly up for Bartos. Bartos was not passed for red line, they say. That one will be called for an ice, and the Ice Dogs will not be allowed to change. 3:15 to go here in the third period. Score update now from Spooner, Wisconsin, now 3-2 with about 2 minutes left. Wisconsin Lumberjacks up front. They won yesterday in similar fashion that Cam River did, 5-2. And a penalty coming up here against Dryden Jam with 2:58 to play. A roughing call, and it could not come at a worse time And Jax is going to get the roughing call. Oh, it don't get much tougher than that. And the Fighting Walleye have a chance to put this one possibly in the bank. Ice Dogs penalty kill. Like yesterday, since the first one has been lights out. And remember, they've got one of the best goal-scoring penalty killing teams in the league. Woodcroft, he's carrying speed across the blue line. Woodcroft, nice little move in. McDonald bats it out of the air, and Ice Dogs will clear. Jackson Jacks willing his team in the penalty box by kicking at the door. He wants a chance to tie it. 30 seconds killed so far. Woodcroft in, sways in the middle, finds Fink. Fink the shot. Oh, beautiful glove save there by Zach McDonald. Made it look easy. Fink thought he had McDonald swing to the near post, put it to the far post, but McDonald, who's a big lad at 6'3", with the save. 1:23 in the penalty, 2:21 to regulation. Kind of a toss-up on the draw. McLeod takes it. McLeod deflected in front, save made, rebound, cleared but not out. It's Gallagher. Gallagher by Fradinger. Coming over now is Green. Green pressured as he was going to clear. McLeod holds it. McLeod over far wing. In the middle now. Gorse looking for it, but the Ice Dogs on top of it. And it was Heaney with the clear. Fradinger was also helping out. Under a minute to go now in the power play. Missed pass there. Gallagher, I do believe, touched it, so no icing. McIntosh has it. McIntosh trying to hold it against the boards to get a whistle, but it gets out. And a chance now for Cam River to set up behind the net. Gallagher calling for the point. He gets it. Gallagher over to the far wing. Here's a shot by McLeod. Stopped in front of the net. Now it is Morrison. Morrison wraparound try. Standing tall is McDonald, and the rebound is cleared. 20 seconds left in the power play. 1:15 into the period. Can the Ice Dogs kill it off and put a late push on? We shall soon see. They're going to kill off the penalty. Now it's the second part of the plan that has to go into work. Here we go. Minute to go. 1 goal hockey game. Possession in a Dryden's favor. It's Poole in his own net. Poole up now to Hooten. Hooten finds a man, but again it hops over, and offside is the call. Oh, that was drawn up perfectly. But again, this ice is just not behaved. Usually that's just a tic-tac-toe play, and it hopped over the stick of Fradinger. That comes clean. He's got Poole wide open on the wing. We have seen a lot of those plays here today. Kurt Walston is going to call a timeout. The faceoff's going to be outside, so I would suspect with 44 seconds left, you keep Zach McDonald on the bench. But I am not the coach. That's why I'm here in the broadcast booth. Fino and Spooner 4-2 now, so Wisconsin gets the sweep on the defending champions. Again, Red Lake in a rebuilding year with a new coach. A lot of players gone from the team. So, again, Mike Ebling was wrong. McDonald is not in a net. He's about 20 feet out, hoping for his team to win this draw. And that's essential. And the Dryden Ice Dogs do get it. Fradinger goes to the outside. Now he backhands it in. Now the extra attacker comes on. 38 seconds left here in regulation time. It will be Hooten trying to dig the puck out. Also in there is Stromey. Ice Dogs trying to get it away. Referee saying play on. Finally it comes out. It will be Benfield in. Poole. Shot. That one goes wide. Stromey to the line for Jacks. To Stromey. 16 seconds left. Stromey shot. Dies out in front. Vanska falls on it. Oh boy, Ice Dogs come close after getting that puck out of the scrum. Couldn't get a real clean shot in front. 14 seconds left, again 6-on-5. Hooten, the face-off man. It's a tie-up. Ice Dogs get it. Jacks down low. Oh, I thought he had the shot. He tried to go for the pass to Fradinger. Back behind the net, missed. Jacks has got a shoot, but it's chipped out, and it will be the Cam River Fighting Walleye with one of the hardest things to do in junior hockey here in the SIJHL. Sweep the Ice Dogs at home in 2 hard-fought games, but that's your final 2-1. Time for your 3-star selection. 3rd star, I went for Holden Woodcroft of the Cam River Fighting Walleye. Had an assist today. I'm sure they'll change that to a goal, but he had a whale of a series, both offensively and defensively. Big boy, great speed, helps out on the defensive end, and he played a great game today. He's actually from Italy, born and raised, plays 3 years in the Swiss League before coming to Canada, and Woodcroft is the number 3 star. What a debut from Zach McDonald. Early on, this could have been maybe a different game, but Zach McDonald was absolutely unbelievable today. He looked calm, cool, collected in between the pipes, and Kurt Wellston's got a couple of beauties in between the net. Zach McDonald, he's your number 2 star, and the 1st star, no doubt, Eric Vanska. He was sensational. Again, we do not have the availability of stats for shots on goal, but Vanska was well over 40 in this hockey game and made several key ones when the time counted. So Eric Vanska, number 1, number 2 is Zach McDonald, and at number 3 is Holden Woodcroft. Next game for the Cam River Fighting Walleye will be Friday at home. They take on the Thunder Bay North Stars. That's a 7:30 Eastern start time. Next game for the Dryden GM Ice Dogs, also next Friday, as they host the Wisconsin Lumberjacks. That will be a 7:30 start. So your final here, 2-1 for this entire great crew on SIJHL TV. Trevor Gauthier, the man behind everything, myself, Mike Ebling. We thank you for watching Dryden GM Ice Dogs hockey here on SIJHL TV.
Tanner holds on as Trohoidis had the one-timer, but Tanner came over with the pad and then covered up the rebound. Face off now to Tanner's right, Wood at the dot. Pushed forward there by the North Stars. And behind the goal now, this is Rossetti, backhands it up to Kelly. Kelly gets out of the zone, he's battling along the boards, loses possession, and Windsor fires it down deep. Ostrom with it. Ostrom. Back in behind now, this is Rossetti. He gets bumped. Ostrom comes away with it for Kelly along the boards. Kelly tied up along the boards. Kelly gets knocked down. North Stars come away with it, back for Vossi. Vossi still with it. Vossi, he gets bumped by Wood. Kelly bumps his man. Vossi comes away with it at the dot. Centering pass over to number 5, Dylan Windsor, and he bangs that one home, make the score 8-1. Tough battle along the boards there in the Lakers zone. Vossi walks right in, centering pass to Windsor, and Windsor bangs it home, make the score 8-1 right now. 4:23 to go here in the 3rd period. Puck comes back, this is Anton. He played that one forward. Paddington fired it in deep. Boris tried to get it up to Ralstad, couldn't get it.